Damn, I should clap for you for this.
अरे भाई
I'll be the
थैंक यू
second
यार.
clap in the auditorium. No, and always, I'll always be the second clap in the
Thanks.
auditorium.
I
And it will
appreciate
be
my bro.
louder than the faint clap you will have. Always.
Love you bro, love you.
Love you too, man. But damn, for once, this is from a guy who is not in his lonely chapter just yet. I can say that. And the reason I'm not is I am looking for something. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, he has shared what he's going through. I'll share what I'm going through, and I'll share it a little faster. And I have a few points written as well. So I'll do two things at the same time. I'll share my thoughts on his thing, and I'll also share my own stuff that I just felt like sharing. So coming on to the lonely chapter, I'm not in it, but I'm looking for something to build, something to do, and he knows how much I am looking at it. Like I am calling him almost every week with something. Okay, I should I do this? Yesterday I with called him with another idea. Oh, I think I should do this. I'm looking, and the point is, even when you look, I feel so. People around you are not like what he said. They're not. I feel weird. Like yesterday, Tim doesn't know this. I don't share. Now that he has, I might as well. I was feeling not good. I was like what he was feeling. It's little mild. Just tone it down a lot, and that was what exactly I was feeling. Because it just feels like I'm different. It feels like I am the weird guy out here. You can't do anything about it. You know you are not wrong. You know they are not wrong. But it's just the way it is. You can't do anything about it. Lonely, it's not that it's unhappy lonely. It's just you're different. You can't do shit about it. You want to, but you can't. Because you can't sacrifice what you want, and you can also not sacrifice what you want. If you will see this in the video, it's two different sides of my hands. I also want to make friends, but I also want to do stuff. I also want to roam around, but I also want to do stuff. And doing stuff takes time. Doing stuff takes away your energy. Yesterday, I was walking out of the campus. I walked out of the campus, walked for a kilometer and so. And I was talking with him about a certain idea that I had, and he was giving me advices on what I should do. That is what I am doing. And it's just not one walk, it's been some in the campus, some out of the campus, looking for something that I also don't know what I'm looking for. But I know someday, somehow, after 100 ideas, or after 101 ideas, I'll find that one thing I'm looking for. I don't know when, and after that will start my lonely phase. What he calls the lonely phase. But yeah, hashtag it will work out. I mean, it has to at this point. It has to. Honestly, the way he put it out, it just feels like there is no other option because he is giving it everything. He's giving it every fucking thing. Like, bro, it has to work out at this point. There is no other option. Even that thing doesn't have an option if whether you deserve it or not. And one, I
Thank you.
think I don't know, advice or something that I don't know. I think it's a little mindset shift that I would love to give you about second guessing yourself that whether this will work or not. I don't know whether you heard me when I said yesterday that I want to fail. I want to fail
Yeah,
doing something different. It
yeah.
since past few weeks this has been my motto. I don't know why. That
That's great.
like there is a hackathon in IIT Madras going on. It's an internal hackathon from which we will get selected for Smart India hackathon. I'm alone. There needs to be a team of 6 people. I won't fill that. Probably I won't get selected. That means I have failed. But the whole point of me giving time to that shit is first because I do not have anything better. Second, I want to fail. I want to fail doing just whenever I think of doing something, I'm like, I want to fail doing this. But I want to fail not by not doing this. I want to fail by doing this,
Beautiful.
giving it everything. I want to
Beautiful.
fail because at least by that time I'll know how to fail. Like, I don't know when you remember those stories we used to hear when we were kids that Thomas Edison knows how 100 ways of not making a bulb, and we used to laugh at that.
Yeah, remember that.
That is how I'm thinking that I just want to fail. Fuck it. If I'm doing it wrong, I'm gonna do it wrong. I because in my mind I have the time to do things wrong right now. For the next 3, 4 years, what people say backup options, I have every kind of backup option available. What people say a fallback, that this after those years I can still try again. But if I do not do anything, I just that is why I'm looking for things. I'm not looking for things to succeed. I'm not looking for things to make money. I'm just looking for things to fail in different areas of life. So yeah, I guess Tim, you should start looking at it that way too. Just fail.
I appreciate
And
it,
when
man.
you don't, you will succeed. Because if you don't fail, you succeed. Quote. That's my quote of the week now.
Beautiful, bro. Beautiful. The way you put it, beautiful. Like, I'm
Yeah,
very sure that once Sarthak finds that one fucking thing,
yeah.
bro, once you fucking find that, the fucking intensity that you have, my guy, it's orders of magnitude more than what I am doing right now. And that is the freaking truth.
I don't know, but I just need to find that one thing that I want to do. That I want to. I know there is that one thing that exists. Okay, I know that uniqueness theorem and existence theorem that usually works in physics. I know that there is just one thing that I would love to do my whole fucking life, and there is this existence theorem that I am sure it exists. I just need to be willing enough to find. Like every week, I'm coming up with a new idea just so that if I can find if that is one thing I'm looking for. I'll do this for the rest of my life if I have to, but I'll find that one thing. And once I do that, bloody hell, everyone. And then
Beautiful.
sleeping too early morning. I mean, I am not someone who should comment on that because I have various timings. I sleep at like for the past week I've been sleeping at 12, but I know for the next week I'll be sleeping at 3. Why? Because exams are coming and I study. I The point is I don't study as people study. It's there's something different in that as well. I study for 2.5 hours. I'm telling you, yesterday I studied for 2.5 hours and I felt like my subject is over. I don't know. People are like, I'm studying. And I feel like I'm done. Like after 2.5 hours, I'm done. And I'm not like I'm getting very bad marks. I'm getting okay marks, which is fine. Okay. People will kill me for saying okay, but it's fine. I won't say anything else. I don't like to
Bro,
brag.
bro, 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 bro. Sarthak's okay. It's fucking great for everyone else. You don't want to fuck around with this guy.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you, I fucked my RA paper, but that is the only paper I have fucked, and I've been shown
Yeah.
3 papers. It's fine. I'm happy, but again, the thing he said, I'm different. The better marks I get, the more different I feel because it's not the average. People are discussing among themselves. Oh, we should do this. Oh, we should study this much. How can I say I'm actually not studying that much? How can I say that, okay, I spent only 3 days in the library, 3 full days in the library, and that's it. I've been roaming around. For people who follow me on Insta, for people who actually talk to me, they know I have been roaming around. This guy knows that one day I got the highest marks in C Pro. One day before my C Pro paper, I have he knows I was in a mall, not just because I have to be in a mall, but because I had 2 papers. I woke up at 6, I went out at 7, and I came back at 5:36. And everybody's like, you know C Pro. I actually don't know C. I know Java. I know certain things, but that too I know because I have studied. And the point is, I can't do anything about the fact that I have studied. already before
Exactly.
coming here. You
Yeah.
can't do anything. You can't do anything about the fact that you are looking for something. People are like, okay, why don't you come here? How can I say that I'm actually trying to find something? I'm trying to think. I'm actually doing something that has no use, no payback. Yesterday, I brainstormed for that Smart India hackathon for like 1.5 hours alone in a blue room with a marker. I bought a marker for that shit. How can I and why? I know it won't be selected if I don't give a 6 people team. I just want to do that shit. I just want to do it. It's about building something, and I just want to put my brain into building something because if not, I'm just thinking about what to look for. Like what he called psychological deprivation, I'm feeling just exactly that because I want something, but I'm not getting it. And you have to give yourself that somehow. Like either you do hackathons, I'm doing code forces, I'm just doing something that I feel like, okay, at least there is something I'm doing. And many people don't have to do that. They are much busy in their assignments, they're much busy. I don't know. I feel like assignments as both what to say, time taking things and something that I do not want to spend time in. So as soon as they come, I'm like, let's get over with this. It's not like I want to do assignments. It's just like let's get over with this shit as soon as I can. So like sometimes the assignments come at 12, 11, I just finish it by 2 because I just want to be over with it so that I can actually do something that I want to do. So yeah, and what he called about filter in friends, oh my God. And it is so true. If we start making friends based on the filter that whether they'll help me grow in life or not, I guess I won't have 99% of my friends.
Exactly.
Because like, I know I have Tim, I have another person here. There is one person who is my really good friend who is into somewhat into these stuff, not as much as me or as much as Tim, but he's into these stuff and he's doing something as well. But if I just talk about people who would just help me grow in life, probably 99% won't be my friend. I won't be friends with 99 if I have that filter. And giving up on things. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so for people who know me from class 9, Tim also knows me from class 9. In the beginning, I used to like a lot of movies. I used to love cricket. I used to love this. And he knows that. But now, especially considering movies and everything and fiction books, he knows how big of a Harry Potter fan I am. Still am. But the, it's coming into these stuff, like what he said, doing these stuff has not just changed, like he's saying that he cannot see movies. Now, for me personally, I don't want to see movies.
Yeah.
I don't want to, even if I have the time, I don't want to. Like, unless and until there is a very good film, which, like Oppenheimer, a very historical film, or like there is something that I can take from that film, apply it in my life, some mindset thing, some, disciplinary thing. Unless I can do that, I just want to see any film. People from here actually invited me to come and see Conjuring. They were like, just come. I didn't want to. It's not because I don't like films. Because now it feels like if I go and do that, I feel like I would be better sitting here coding. That will be a lesser waste of time. And that has happened with books as well. Like here, there are a few books like How to Talk to Anyone, The Diary of CEO, and I'm not getting much time to read these because I love to binge read. But the thing is, people talk about fiction. I haven't read fiction in like 2 years,
Same.
2.5 years. I haven't read fiction because now fiction feels like, why would I read this? It's better I can read. There are a lot of self-help books. There are a lot of books that would give me more value than just fiction. Fiction either has to be the top level fiction like Dan Brown level shit, then probably, and that too, once a year I'm reading. In the past years, it's not like past 2 years, it's not like I haven't read books. I've read like 15, 20 books, which is less. But considering J and everything, it's fine. Out of which 13 have been, I guess, self-help books or something that will teach me something. 14, the only fiction book I remember reading was after Advance. In 2 days, I read The Digital Fortress by Dan Brown. So, yeah, it's not like I'm giving up anything. It's just my way of thinking, my way of living has changed. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to read that books. I don't want to see those movies. And honestly, I feel bad because I see many of my friends bonding. Oh, you have read that book. Oh, this character is so good. And I'm like, it was in my bucket list until I found self-help books, and now that bucket list is gone. You can't. You can't. It's not just that you can't make friends or you can't talk to people. I talk to everyone, but how can you make close friends with people when you want something else entirely? The way I think is different. It's so different. People, I'm not trying to, you know, pinch a little person or target one person, but everybody here is like, oh, exams are coming, this is coming. I feel it's only exams. I feel college was never meant to be first studying as like for exams or something. Like in my thinking, college is just to find new opportunities, find what you like, find you what you don't like, and just doing things you like. And everybody here is like, oh my God, my marks are not coming. And I'm honestly telling you guys that I somehow hate the fact that I get marks because that is not what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
I'm just
Exact fucking Lee. Yeah. Beautiful, bro. You're putting
like
words like I love it, bro. You're thinking so much similar.
I'm not looking for marks. I don't care how much I get. Yeah, because I know at to an extent CG will matter. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, if I'm giving this exams, I'm giving it, let's say 2 days, I'm reading about it and that's it. Like I everybody was, fighting for it. I fought for like 1 marks and then I was like to my TA, is there any chance? They said no. I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't care. People are like, oh, you get so good marks. I don't care I get good marks. And it irritates me up to a point as well because I'm like, I don't care if I got good marks. I care about have I found the thing I want to work on. If not, then I don't care how much I'm getting. And that at times becomes a barrier with me trying to approach people because I don't know who to talk. People, you talk to some one kind of a person, they are completely not about marks or about growing in life, and then you are like, no, not this person. There is another person who is only about marks, and you are like, no, not this person. You'll find a few in the middle which are like only into events, and you are like, no, not this person as well, because I have to do something as well. You are like that one category who is just trying to find stuff. Who he's doing something. I'm finding stuff. What am I finding? I don't know. But I'm finding something. I know it exists. Only I believe that it exists. So I can understand that little thing. And what he talks about, one little point, that you know whether you fail or you know succeed what you are doing, you'll at least become the person that actually can do that stuff. So while I can't do anything, I have been trying to inculcate one little thing in me, and that Tim knows, and I have shared with you guys as well. I think trying to get comfortable with being alone, trying to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, and I have shared this with Tim, I guess. In a voice note, I said this to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like I'm just roaming around alone. Why? So that I can get comfortable just with just being with myself. Nobody else. Nobody needs to clap for me. Nobody needs to say to me. anything to me, whether I see something good, whether I see something bad, all with me. And the reason I'm doing this is I have realized very early on in college life that I am always going to be a little different from people. I have a lot of acquaintances. I have a lot of people I talk to, but that there is always that one person that we had in school. Tim has that. I had Tim as well. I had another of my friends as well. Like, no matter what, if you are bored, you call them at 7 in the morning or 11 in the night, and they're like, "What's up?" If you are in a trouble and like somebody is they're trying to kill you, you call that person and they're like, "Yeah." And usually these two are the same person. Here, I do not have that.
Yeah.
Like, for the past week, the most conversations I have had are with my older friends only. Because to have conversation, you need to be close to people. And honestly, it feels like I've forgotten how to be close to people because I'm looking for something. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm being alone as well, and I'm studying a little bit. I'm delving into different things. I'm searching for different ideas. So at the end of the day, you're not coming to those cool events where nothing happens. You're going to those events where nobody else goes to. And that is where I feel that loneliness comes from. That you just don't think the same. You guys have completely different thoughts. And it's not just one kind of a person you have a different thought to. You have a different thoughts from your whole batch. Completely different thought. Like right now, I said to a person and they got angry, kind of angry, when I said, take this subject light. Because for me, I'm taking almost all my subjects light until it is the day of the exam. How am I getting marks? I don't know. Why am I getting marks? I don't care. I'm getting marks, nice. I'm not getting marks, still nice. What I care about is if today I did something new, if I failed in something new, if I succeeded in something new, and if I can find that, then I'm happy in the day. And if I can't find that, then I'm irritated, and then I'm always trying to find something new. So yeah, I guess that also ends a kind of a rant from my side as well.
Beautiful.
Same.
Sarthak, you put some of the quotes that you said over there were like bro, awesome. Like, you're going to all those fun events where nothing happens. Damn it. God damn it, bro. And like, comfortable with not being comfortable is such a Sarthak Singh classic. Bro, awesome.
He
Awesome.
knows. Like,
Awesome.
now how much I just go out alone, completely alone. And I see people in groups. And I'm like, okay, you guys have a group, but I'm alone, completely alone. I'm just seeing things, not even spending money, not doing anything, just being alone and taking in the moment. So yeah, you can understand how at times it would be uncomfortable, and then just trying to be as comfortable as it. Like, it's nothing new to me. It's my everyday default setting. That's what I'm trying to make it.
Wow. You know, Sarthak, a song that I started listening to a lot of times since my time here, when I used to see people like these, yeah, they're preparing for events, they're roaming around with their girlfriends, and well, there's nothing wrong with all of that, but I just listened to Kendrick Lamar's "They Not Like Us." So yeah, they are not like
Ah,
us.
they're not like us.
Yeah, and right, and Sarthak, you know why you're feeling like this? Because you are fucking ambitious. You are
I
ambitious,
know
and
that.
you do not currently have, as far as I am understanding, that you currently don't have an outlet to direct your ambition into, and
Exactly. I mean,
that is one of the most empty feelings that a person can feel, and I get that,
too empty.
and I empathize with that.
Because right now, okay, so I am in the middle of the phase where I know I'll find something in the next 3, 4 months. And when I'm looking at people, Either somebody has found something they are doing, or they just don't want to find it. So
Wow,
for those who
fucking
have,
bro, you're dropping fucking bombs.
like,
Go ahead, go ahead.
and I'm in the middle. There is one mob who doesn't want to find anything to do in life. And I don't want to associate with them. And those who have already found something, why would they associate with me? Because I am just finding something. I can give them few values, but other than that, you can't make close friends with them. Like I have acquaintances, I have people who are doing some little stuff, not many, but like in 400, it's 2, 3, 5. That's the ratio. And that's always the ratio of people who actually do some stuff you want to do.
That's like
I'm in the
1%.
middle. I'm in the transition. Like, and when I look around, there's nobody else because there is nobody else actually. Be- Either somebody has found it or somebody doesn't want to find it. And when I'm looking, I'm like, okay, where to go? Who to be with? Because you bond and you make friends in similar situations when two people are in similar situations. That's how business meetings happen as well. So somebody needs something and you can give them to him, and then you find a similar situation or similar success, similar kind of outcome to your problems. Then you connect, then you network. But when you are the only person, you can't network, you can't have friends because who will you be friends with? If you are friends with person who have already find something, there's a whole lot of chance you might not find what you set out to find, but you will find what he wants you to find. That is why I am not asking him to give me something to do. I'm giving him ideas and asking him how to approach these ideas because he might give me something. I know that if I ask him today, Tim, give me something to do, he might have something for me. But it might not be the thing I'm looking for. And but since he will be the one giving to me and he's my friend, I'll take it. And I might never find what I've set out to find. So, yeah, this loneliness, this feeling that you are different is, I think, a part of the journey. And it is the most important part of the journey. And I guess someday when I find it soon, I'll also be in the lonely chapter. And yeah, and he's right. I'm too ambitious to do anything. And my level of ambitiousness is too much. I want to do something. And like, what he says emptiness, it's kind of a desperation. I want to do something. I don't know. I'm something to find for something, go work. At this point I'm ready to work in my canteen if it means that I'm doing something. Because I want to do something. I want to put my brain to build something to go, make something grow. It's that kind of an ambition. We just can't stop. Marks just doesn't kill it. People are like, oh, you must be happy. I'm not. Because it doesn't matter if I'm getting full marks. And that's what people don't understand. People
Right.
think, oh, you must be so happy. Oh, you are doing so well in your academics. I don't care. If I get more than 8 CG, it's fine. If half, 50% of the marks makes me 8 CG, I'm fine with 50%. And even if it's not 8 CG, I don't care. I don't care until I'm doing something that is building something, that is growing something, that is making an impact. And that is what is missing. This podcast is a kind of, what do you say, an illusion that I'm actually doing something. But yeah, I'm doing something. I'm doing this podcast out of passion. But it's not that one thing that you are building and growing. It's my passion project. I'm spending 2, 3 hours, but it's an outlet. It's the little outlet of my ambition. So yeah, he's right. That ambition that I have, that feeling of emptiness, that desperation, that clawing feeling, that do something. It's the whenever I'm sitting down to coding, do something because I want to do something. You ask me what do you want to do? I don't know, but there is something out there that I want to do. And that's all I can say. That is why no, I can't talk to people. What will I say? I want to do something. They'll be like, what do you want to do? How
I
can I
don't know.
say I don't know?
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, you must have something in mind. Yeah, I know. I can do this. But what? I know I can do all of this together even. But what? I don't know. And people don't like I don't know as an answer. I myself don't like I don't know as an answer. So what can I say about people?
You know that
I,
you don't know, but you don't know what you want to know.
yeah. The only thing I know is that that thing is unique and that thing exists. That is all
And
I know.
that thing is truly you. That thing is you. It's like
Exactly.
connected to your core. Wow. Wow,
There's
what a
something
fucking
that will
episode.
happen. There's something that I will find. Maybe a startup, maybe something I'll build, something will come up and I'll be able to do it. And I know it will come up soon. I've been looking for it for too long.
The
And he
Lord
knows
willing.
I've been someone looking for. So looking for it since 11th. And since coming to college, that search has been extensive, extensive in the most extensive sense.
The Lord
This
willing,
guy
bro.
knows.
I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm
Yeah.
always here. Whatever I
I'm
can help
rooting for
with.
you as well.
Lord willing, bro. So, Sarthak, you are ambitious. I would like to define a few terms here, as I always like to do.
Yeah.
Ambition is the inability to accept anything less than what you want. That is the best I can phrase it. Like,
That is the
it
best
dep-
it that there goes.
Sorry?
Because you can't define ambition any other way. Like honestly, and I can agree with this, and I have to say this as well. Like everybody here, the example that I gave, everybody here is like, oh, you got good marks, congratulations. I feel like this is no win. This is no win. I feel nothing good about it. And I feel no bad that I fucked one of my papers. Because neither is it a loss for me nor is it a win. Getting almost perfect scores in C Pro is not a win for me because it's less than what I want. It's for me, that thing doesn't matter in life. So it's like it's nothing for me. Whether I get full or if I get 5 marks extra for good handwriting, I don't fucking care. I want that one thing that can help people, that can impact, that has an impact, that has something to grow. So yeah,
Sarthak,
that is what ambition is.
it's like so similar for both of us because we have both been like kind of quote toppers in our fields, and we've played that game, we've won that game, and we have understood that the reward of playing that game is something we don't want. So it's
I don't
not
want that.
worth, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
worth playing that game to the full intensity.
Damn, this podcast became really, really cool. I'm
Bro,
not
this
gonna
is,
cut it.
yeah, this
I'm
this
not
might
gonna
be the
put it
best
in
one
two
I've.
points.
Yeah, from my
Yeah,
perspective, this is the best one because I was so articulate with this, did not stumble, did not stutter, and I would like to end with a few more things. That Sarthak, I'll send you a meme, attach it here. So it says that
yeah,
it just tells the story of you and me, what we said right now in the last 1.5 hour. That it's like a meme. There's one guy standing, and there's a whole crowd, and the guy standing apart from the crowd, he's pointing a finger at them, and he says, yes, you're all wrong.
I mean, yeah. And we can't, at this point, we can't even say you are all wrong because we, with them, ourselves don't know
Yeah.
if we are right.
Inception, bro, inception. Ah, you're right.
We don't know.
You're
You know,
right.
you could be right. You
You
know,
could be
you
right,
could
yeah,
be right.
right,
You
right.
could be the most right person right now, but you can't prove it. Like there is this meme going on, right? The like I don't know whether you have heard this meme that I know the professors know nothing about the subject, but I can't prove it because I also don't know nothing about the subject. The- but I can't just prove it meme. So like that's the thing. I know that I could win and I could be the most right person here right now, but I can't prove.
हेलो सार्थक.
हाँ, yeah,
हाँ सुनाई पड़
yeah,
रहा है,
yeah.
ठीक ठीक. And one last definition. Yeah. Um, Fun. So we say, everyone says like, bro, you're not having fun. Sarthak also saying like, yeah, they call me to have fun, but I'm not having fun. I'm choosing not to have fun. So let's fucking define fun, bitch. What exactly is fun? First of all, fun in the traditional sense of going out with your friends, fucking around, having like dinner or like chats and stuff. Yeah, there is a time and place for that with the people of that high quality. So I've done that probably. I can count on my finger how many times I've done that in my entire freaking life. So if you go down that rabbit hole, there is no end to it. There's no end to fun. Like, okay, you're going to an event where everyone is they're having foods and chill. Okay, fair enough. Then they invite you to another event. Then you have this birthday party, and they're smashing cake in each other's face. And before you realize it, you're going to clubs. You're getting drunk. You might even get into drugs. Like, bro, there is no end. And how I define fun is when you are doing what you want to be doing at the time that you want to be doing it, for how much ever time you want to be doing it, and with the people you want to be doing it. That's it. That's all from my side.
Yeah, that's and like honestly, another thing on fun, it's not like we are not having fun. That's what people like misinterpret. Like, okay, you don't have
Exactly.
fun. I have
Yeah. Right.
fun. This is fun for me.
Right.
Doing something is fun for me. Studying is fun for me. I can't help it because I don't know when we became different. Like I can't pinpoint one day. Like
Right.
okay, where I decided okay now I'll be different with from everybody else, and my definition of fun will be different. No, that's not what I did. But slowly, as I found new things, as I found new interests, and I had a shift, and I developed what Tim said, this iron mindset. My definition of fun changed. I no longer have fun in reading those fiction novels because every time I open one, I'm like, I could be doing better things. I don't scroll
Right.
Insta that much. Unless and until I'm really, really tired, I don't scroll Insta. I don't scroll YouTube. I used to scroll so much short. I don't. The reason is now that I have the time and the ability and the resources financially and like somewhat freedom wise as well, because earlier we used to be less, we had less freedom, we had less time to approach our goals. Now I have more time, I have more freedom, I have more resources. I can use my college. I have like
Beautiful.
unlimited
Beautiful.
access to
I have
Wi-Fi and
nothing
all.
more to add. That's
So
like, yeah, beautiful.
yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to scroll YouTube shorts. I don't want to get into memes. I like to have fun, but this is fun for me. Your definition of fun changes. Your definition of a lot of things changes, and that is how you become different from people. So I
Sarthak
guess
fucking Singh, that was one of
same
the
fucking
best
Trivedi.
episodes I've ever had with
Same,
you.
same, same.
This would compare with the emotions one. Like,
Yeah, this would
awesome.
compare with the emotions one.
Yeah.
It was so
My guy,
freaking good.
thanks for
Yeah.
allowing me to just ramble
Yeah.
on instead of
Yeah.
like
Thanks
your
for
own
allowing me as well.
self manipulation. Next episode coming.
Yeah.
Big things Sarthak
Self-manipulation
has
makes me
planned for
best.
you. So, guys, please stay tuned for this one. This is Tim fucking Deveti signing off. Have a great one,
This
guys.
is
Bye
Sarthak
bye.
Singh signing off. And if you realize Tim is back to how he was. He's
Yes,
finally
sir.
energized again,
Yeah.
guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Let's go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for giving us your time.
And thank
We
you for
love
a
you.
compliment. And thank you for a compliment, Tim, that you said I've gotten articulate in my speaking. I
Of
guess I
course,
have,
bro.
I
Of
don't know.
course. Like, yeah, of course you have done that. Like, yeah,
Yes,
beautiful.
everything has some kind of growth in it.
Yeah.
I
Let's go
think
then.
doing this podcast will turn us into really, 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 really good public speakers.
Yeah, and like,
Really good.
Sarthak, how afraid I was of improvising and speaking. Now I'm improvising
Yeah,
90% of what I'm saying.
same. Like now I can talk anywhere, anyhow, because at this point, it has become a this year pod is also going, but anyways, now it has become a second nature to just say something and say something that has a meaning. So yeah, this podcast has been the reason we started this podcast. I guess we have actually achieved half of it,
Yes, sir.
self growth, and
Yeah.
we are still on that path, and we are getting better each day.
And
So
we're
thank
just
you to
starting,
all you
bro.
guys,
Yeah, thank
and
you.
this is
Thank you,
just
guys.
starting,
Thank you from the
and
bottom
we'll
of my
see you.
heart. Yeah. We'll see
Yeah,
you in the
see,
next one. Stay tuned. Self manipulation. Something big,
yeah,
big is coming up. Okay? Sarthak, I
every
think. Okay.
Sunday
Yeah.
something new, and next week it's self manipulation. Self
Let's go.
manipulation part two. Situational manipulation for you guys. It's gonna be epic and we'll rock. Bye bye, guys. See
Awesome.
you.
Bye,
Love
guys.
you guys.
Bye.